Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Right card!
Oh, that's a fine interception. And it's Gerrard. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. And that's a really buccaneering run he's making. And here's Mbappe. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Lovely bit of skill. Brilliantly cut out. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's neat. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Vieira. Pass somewhat off target, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Shot could be on. Ronaldinho. Berbatov. He's got away. It's Ibrahimovic! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Botafogo can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Shot, surely! And he hits the net! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Vieira is fouled. Seedorf. Rafael Varane is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Chance for a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Ibrahimovic is offering a wry smile there.
Lahm with the short one. Flings in and a header! Harmlessly behind. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Nesta. Vieira. Now it's Berbatov. Pass is just off target. Good read, needed to be. That's it, 45 minutes up. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Botafogo firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline. Away we go again. White. Yamal.
Oh, great feat, that.
Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Opts to... Goes for a shot! No, just not quite.
Well, distance never seems to be an issue for some players, and he's certainly one of those. The opening was there, I guess. Worth a try.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Camisa 14, camisa 19, camisa 8. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 7, camisa 21, camisa 13, camisa 41.
Rafael Varane. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And a chance! Relentless! Just relentless! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already. That good chance here! And that's off target.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Now it's Berbatov. Well, they could break here. And he's forced to go back. This looks promising. He was under real pressure there. Now it's Rice. Oh, that was vital.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And here's Eto'o. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a chance! And a neat finish! His utter joy! He engages with absolute happiness. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Botafogo are having a ball here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Ronaldinho, he's picked his way through. Ronaldinho!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rijkaard. Eto'o. And this is Ronaldo.
Such good technique.
And it's Lam. Botafogo perhaps contemplating their next change here. For Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi proves just a little bit. Eto'o! Yamal. Messi. Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Passing it. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo! The glamour and the glory! A finish of true class! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, this...
Impressive job! Oh, he's hit the bar! Messi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Lam. Messi. That's Vieira. Eto'o. Well read. And the danger is averted. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Takes on his marker. He's had it taken off him. Berbatov. Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Gerrard. No way through there. And it's Messi. He has found the way through. And he was alert to it. Oh, good-looking ball. Can he get it through? Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can. Foot in. Yamal carries the ball down the right. Tries to play it through. He's shifting through the gears here. Berbatov. White has it out wide and in space. And this is Berbatov. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. And he's there to clear it. Corner number 4 coming up here. That is a brilliant interception. That's going to go a long way. And the number on the board is 3. Ibrahimovic, real chance! And that's a good finish. So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Botafogo.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Could move up a gear here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot.
There's the shot! They want to be quick to recover this.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Ball looks a good one. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Rafael Varane. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the...
He's in one-on-one. Big chance! Goal! Arsenal!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Botafogo finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And here's Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! And it's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Mbappe really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on, and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Chance! Goal! Botafogo! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Botafogo have their lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And it's Ibrahimovic. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Yeah. Opportunity for Arsenal to break. Bale, a dangerous raider down the right-hand side. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Lahm running with the ball. He's got away. Oh, what a ball!
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Cruyff makes a dash for it. Seedorf conjures time and space where few can. Can he get on the end of this? Lahm, chance! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yeah. Roberto Carlos. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Rice, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Vieira. That pass has been well intercepted. Ibrahimovic! Oh, it's a beauty! He's got himself an absolute peach. What remarkable powers of recovery!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be...
It's Bale! Oh, he's hit the bar! That's put paid to the danger.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Oh, that's a key interception. Rice is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Well-timed, excellent interception. Ferdinand. And it's Hullet. Ibrahim. And the finish! It's there!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Botafogo leading now. Ibrahimovic gets on his bike and on the move. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rice. Cruyff. Cristiano Ronaldo! Good run, lovely take, but that is where... And that brings the first half to a close. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Botafogo leading just about at the break. It's too close for comfort. It's 3-2. Back on the way then. Rice, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Seedorf. And here's Ibrahimovic. Vieira. Now it's Cruyff. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Cruyff showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, that has not gone well. Driving forward, can he get it through? Picked up, and the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substitutions taking place.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lahm. Rafael Varane is very much of the non-shall-pass school of defending. Vieira. Vieira cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And this is Bale. Vieira. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rice, Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo is flagged offside. Arsenal choosing to make the first change.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 7, Ibrahimovic.
Rui Costa gets across to intercept that.
Bale. Number 5.
Ferdinand charging forward, the ball at his feet.
Number 41, Rice. Coming on the field.
Great
Number
defending,
9,
strong and determined.
Carl-Heinz
He
Rummenigge.
is through here.
Number 19.
And here's Hullet.
Number 10,
And Hullet!
Messi. Number
And
8,
a terrific save from the keeper.
Number
Well, it actually
20,
didn't do an awful lot wrong,
Costa.
to be honest.
Corner number 2 then.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And the pass is intercepted. Rummenigge. Oh, that's fabulous.
Oh, great feat, that. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Rafael Varane. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And he can thump it away. Driving on and making good progress. He's picked his way through. And he shoots! It's in! It's level again! What a match we have!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
And here's Bale. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rui Costa is always scanning the pitch for targets. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Lam. Real chance! Oh, that is really good tenacity.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Tries to pass it through. Rui Costa. That's that, the end. Magic. What a magical football match, and genuine respect all round. Your reflections then, Jim?
Botafogo certainly had some good moments, Peter.
Hello,
there were
everybody,
plenty of
and
encouraging
please join
spells
me in
that
wishing
more
a
should have been
happy
made
wedding
of.
anniversary for one of our fan club members.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello, everybody,
The game
and
yet to
welcome
kick
to
off.
today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway.
Well, for any attacker facing him, Peter, trying to force your way through Rio Ferdinand must be a daunting prospect.
Well, he is one of the great English defenders of his generation.
Quite, Peter. His playing style boasts good speed and technique, a superb reading of the game. He hardly had to tackle. That in itself can be seen as quite an achievement.
There's the shot! And he's really put himself on the line here.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
He's rising! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
And it's Lam. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And that's been intercepted.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Mbappe! Mbappe! Goal! Botafogo! Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
I doubt very much that this was a chance, surely! It's in! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Botafogo are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Takes a shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. It's their second corner of the game. Rice plays it short. And the finish! Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Begden alongside me. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running.
I think it goes without saying, Peter, that Michel Platini will be standout here.
Yeah, a man, of course, who's been idolised by so many, but bettered by almost no man.
Yeah, maybe other players can do it on their day, Peter, but with this fella, he could do it repeatedly. He did it over and over again. It's because he had a wonderful understanding of the game and an incredible ability to read things before everyone else.
And he did it all with style and pizzazz, and that is the signature of the great man himself. That has been slung wide. And here's Ibrahimovic. Knocks it into space. Mbappe! No, he is not giving anything away. Couldn't squeeze it through. Look at the space here. Always goal side. Not a bad start to the game, a chance at either end already. Zanetti, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Big chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! Botafogo! And there is your opener. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And here's the chance to counter. And the through ball. Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press. And it's Gullit. And here's Mbappe. Roberto Carlos. And that's a good ball.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Rummenigge. Zanetti. And it's Gullit. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Now it's Griezmann. Looking for the run. Some good work on the right flank here. And this is Ibrahimovic. Can he finish?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Yeah, we get to see this more and more.
The towering header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And it's been taken short. And here's Roberto Carlos. Lam. And now they can spring out of defence. Good ball, good take. And that's another good win of the ball. And it's Gullit. Oh, shot, surely! And he hits the net. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Lam made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Looking to play him in. It's a promising position. And a header! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, such a clever touch. That's good play. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Seedorf. This is a promising build-up. Can he finish? It's off target and by quite a way.
Botafogo really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And that is the end of the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
It's an eye-catching scoreline. but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Botafogo looking like the only team in this. They lead by 3. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Bout of pass, takes a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! It goes to show he is human after all.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And it's Michel Platini. Griezmann. Platini, he's got away. Getting up there! And that's in! And they are right back within touch! A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Vieira. Lam. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Nice physical challenge. Mateus. Oh, that's superb. And he's really put himself on the line here. Gullit deals with that comfortably.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Mateus. Oh, good take in a good area. Roberto Carlos tries to clear.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Spread to the right. And he's quick. There's the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Substitution.
Corner number 2 then. Impressive jump! Only partially clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Varane gets across to intercept that. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Lam. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Platini, who does have an assist to his name. That pass has been well intercepted. And it's Griezmann. Costa Curta. Searching pass he's played there. That's the keeper's ball. Ferdinand is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Rice. No, it's come to nothing. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Nicely shaped ball. It's a goal kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
Shanghai Shenhua
Griezmann.
choosing to make the
Coming
first
on to replace
change.
him
Yeah, it's
is
about time I think we
number
saw some
8.
activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Here's a sharp little ball here. Zanetti in towards the back stick. Ronaldo is herring after that one. Nesta. And it's Zanetti. Platini. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rice, very much a man of this moment. Azar. And Marcelo. Nesta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Platini, closing in on goal. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Coming on the field is number 20, Messi.
Albertini. Foot in. And it's Ibrahimovic. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Marcelo. Rice is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And here's Cristiano
There will be 3
Ronaldo.
minutes added time.
Lam. Chance! And he couldn't finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. Now here's the delivery.
That's good defensive concentration.
And it's Azar. Mateus.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Driving forward. Rummenigge receives it in a wide position.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
And the referee brings it to a close. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round.
Just a quick announcement. We would like
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. Alessandro Nesta looking a picture of calm out there, Jim. No doubt ready to deliver yet another defensive masterclass.
Yeah, a man who week in, week out took on the very best attackers. He always embraced that, and they very rarely got the better of him.
A proper virtuoso of the game. Even the most brutal tackles were delivered with flawless timing. Impeccable.
Mbappe!
Kylian Mbappe! You just cannot stop him! A finish of true class! And Botafogo are in front.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Romania finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Pedri will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Nice interception, well timed. Now it's Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
I was going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Nicely weighted ball. Knocks it out wide. Romania are looking to break at pace. Now it's Mbappe. Marcelo receives it in a good position. Terrific effort! Oh, he's hit the bar! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Some good work on the right flank here. Varane cuts it out. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He's got away with one there.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Rice. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Can he get on the end of this? Rice, and now the breakaway. Now it's Hullet. Ibrahim, big chance! It is a fantastic goal! About as smooth as it gets! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Botafogo are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off their shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Messi tries to pass it through, and they can counter here. Now this could be a chance. Thuram was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Think he's having a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Rice plays it short. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Romania have the chance to go the other way. Pull it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Lum. Oh, good effort! Oh, in he goes again! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Getting up there! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Botafogo really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Senhoras e senhores, temos o prazer de informar que os programas da partida de hoje estão disponíveis nos balcões ao lado dos portões.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So things are underway. Shanghai Port have opted for just the keeper in. It's Eto'o! I doubt very much that this was in the script. Looks to the other side. Hakimi. Now Saliba. Casemiro looking for a runner. Brilliantly cut out. Ferdinand. the most accurate pass.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Roberto Carlos delivers, and he's straight offside. Casemiro. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Vieira. And it's Gullit. Botafogo leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And that's a good ball. Damn it!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Gullit.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's shifting through the gears here. Opts to play it back. Mateus. Collar. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, that's a key interception. Vieira. Gullit. He's having a hit!
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Lam plays it short. In towards the back stick. Shanghai Port are looking to go forward now. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Company. Shanghai Port are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Looking for the run. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's found the way through. Flashes it across. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Seedorf conjures time and space where few can. And here's Eto'o. Threads one in. And this is Ibrahimovic. Shapes to shoot! And it's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
And yes, it's him again. Botafogo are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Casemiro. And it's Seedorf. Now it's Ibrahimovic! Oh, it's a beauty! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They are purring, truly purring!
I think you have to appreciate this.
And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Serge Gnabry's early career was a real struggle, but has seen a spectacular revival where he's transformed himself into one of Europe's most sought-after wide players now. And I think it's a real story of how hard work truly pays off.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's neat. Nedved gets him to thwart him. Roberto Carlos, and this is Hullet. And it's Rice. Lovely feet. Hullet! Oh, it's a vicious effort. And here's Mbappe. Played out towards the right wing, and he's picked it up out wide. Oh, well played, well played. Threads one in, and they can counter here. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Rice. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ferdinand calmly anticipates. Botafogo are enjoying a lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Can he finish? Same again, same outcome.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
It's a really well-measured ball. And it's Hullet. Lahm is looking to influence the game from out wide. Good ball, good take. They're urgent. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Botafogo! And Botafogo are in front. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here. And while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Defending of the desperate variety. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Couldn't squeeze it through. And here's Mbappe. He's having a pop! Mbappe! double! That is a gem! An absolute gem! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Botafogo are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Botafogo heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And here's Ibrahimovic. Gullit did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Gullit. Now it's Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Oh, he's found support out wide, and he's certainly onside here. Cleared away. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gullit. Ibrahimovic looking understandably energised after his goal. Rummenigge purring through the gears.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now they can clear their lines. So, a temporary halt to the action. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Botafogo looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. So we're off again. Some resolute defending there.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's shifting through the gears here. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. And that's a good ball. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Botafogo have their second corner now. Roberto Carlos with the short one. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Costa Curta clears. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Substituição em andamento.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Rice, very much a man of this moment. And it's Lam. Looking for options for movement. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Botafogo clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly...
Goes for a shot! Oh, good finish. It is an explosive start to the second half. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Teremos uma substituição.
So we have further activity on the bench here. Well, there's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
Brazil cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
And here's Hullet. And this is Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos! It's in! And this is getting better and better. Speed of thoughts, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So the lead now is 2.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Gattuso. That's a sharp pass. That has ended up in no man's land. Mbappe under intense pressure.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to...
And a chance! It's hit the upright. Oh, nearly, but not quite.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Roberto Carlos, a picture of focus and alertness. Vieira. Varane kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Cruyff. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Gattuso. And here's Haaland. Yamal. Cruyff. Nice control. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
Botafogo choosing to make the first change.
Camisa 11, camisa 19, camisa 41.
It's a pretty loose pass. Yamal. Lam. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Yaya Toure. Marcel. He has found the way through. That's tidy. Tries to cross. Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And that's ended. Oh, great leap! Brazil are looking to go forward now. Yamal. Oh, good read. Brazil have reclaimed it. And it's Cruyff. In towards the back stick. Oh, good climb! No, not the best of headers. Vieira. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yamal. Aims beyond the defence. Yamal. And he lines up oh, good effort! It's bounced back off the post. Vieira. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Cruyff. Oh, that's a fine interception. Azar.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Tries to play it through. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
The pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Šeško. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, it's come off the upright. There's the he leaps for it! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Marcelo. Azar, who is rarely short on confidence. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Lam.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And that's it. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make...